Okay, so here in a new game for the channel today, this is Anime Squad Simulator, and obviously this is my first video on the game. However, we're getting straight into the tips and tricks because I know what that is basically what you guys love. So yeah, let's just get straight into it, and this is basically what I've been doing to kind of progress through the game as quickly as possible. It's a really good way of actually progressing through the game, and honestly, it's probably the easiest way to progress through the game anyway. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. So I am currently here in the third world. I believe this is the Ninja Town. However, we can all just go straight back to the first world anyway, just to see what it actually is. So the first world is, I believe, this pirate island over here. And when you do start out, you will be asked to pick a character. Now, both of these characters have the same level and same health and power and everything. So honestly, it's just personal preference about the look of the character basically. However, once you do that, you will be prompted then to go ahead and actually attack one of these gun boys. Now, it's really easy. You most likely will win the fight. If you don't, then just kind of back off the character and then go again. You should basically win the fight either the first or second time, and then when you do, you'll be able to recruit the gun boy, and then you'll have basically two characters then in your inventory basically. So what you need to do after that is just go around attacking these gun boys and just kind of recruiting some more stuff up, and then once you've basically gotten 3 different characters in your inventory that you can equip. Basically right now, as you can see, I just have these 3 randomly equipped. However, once you do actually have 3 of these commons equipped, what you need to do then, and this is a really good tip of actually getting yen as well, because this gets a ton of yen on top of it, is come into the settings, and as you can see down here, there is actually this auto attack setting. Now basically what this does is when you flick this on, your basically your anime characters will then go ahead and attack whatever is around in that kind of, basically, if it's a common or a rare or an epic, whichever one you have on. So if I actually go ahead now and turn on this common, as you can see, my characters are just going to automatically go ahead and attack all the commons within the area. And I'm not really too sure how big the area is. As you can see, they have come back to me because there's not exactly anything close enough for them to attack. However, once these things do start to respawn and stuff, they will instantly go ahead and attack once more. So let's just see, as you can see there, boom, right there. Now, obviously, it does depend how strong your team is. Now, when you do first start out, you will only have commons on your team, so you most likely can't attack any of the rare stuff as of yet. So basically what you need to do is just get some gun boys in your team, then go ahead and just auto attack all the commons, build up a ton of yen, because what you need to do with that yen is buy these recruit tokens. So basically when you do buy a recruit token, it actually increases the price every time. So for you, it might be I think it's 50 yen per token down here. However, once you do actually go ahead and buy some more, say I buy this 5 here right now, actually the whole price of all of them actually goes ahead and increases. So make sure you do keep that in mind. However, what I would recommend at the start of the game is either buying 5 or 10, just because you will be doing a lot of recruiting at the start of the game just to improve your team. Now basically once you do have a decent team that can basically attack a rare, I'm not too sure which rare it is, I think it's this one over here, you basically want to go ahead and actually start attacking this Sanjay. Once you have 1 or 2 of these Sanjay, then you can go ahead and get some of these sabers as well, really easy. And then once you basically got a team of these sabers, you can go ahead then and start attacking some of the rares. So I think the Hawk down here is the one that you'll need to attack next with the 240 HP. Once you have 2 or 3 of these Hawks, the Pink Flame is next, really easy to attack. And then really, once you've gotten a full team of Pink Flame, you're probably set to actually go ahead and get to the next world, which is the Winter Town down here in the back. Now it will take a little bit of a time to get enough yen, so again what I would recommend, considering the fact that you now have a full team of epics, which will take around 5 to 10 minutes to get, you can go ahead then and turn on all the auto attack up to the epic, because you will 100% be able to kill all the epics in the world, no matter what. If you have a full team of epics, you will be able to kill all the epics in the world. And also, if you have the tier 1 or tier 2 epics as well, you may be able to actually kill the legendaries. Now, I'm not too sure if there is any legendaries around here, unfortunately, as of right now. However, they are fairly strong, but if you do have a full team of the Pink Flame epics in this area, then you can kill the legendary fairly easily. And again, you can go ahead and recruit that and get a bit lucky with it. Now again, one thing to keep in mind is that these tokens do only have a 60% chance of recruitment, so sometimes it does fail. So one thing to actually know, if I just quickly turn off this auto attack real quick, if you basically go ahead and actually try and recruit one of these, you won't actually get as much yen as if you sell it. So if I sell this right now, I got 95 yen for that. However, if I was to, I actually need to remember which one it was. So say I do this Sanjay over here right now, and I sell this, I get 40 yen for it. However, if I kill this Sanjay over here and actually try and recruit it, let's hope it actually fails. As weirdly as enough as it sounds, it didn't fail. I need to find another Sanjay and literally try and recruit as many of these as I possibly can. Let's just see if this one fails this time round, please. No, why are you not failing? But basically, if you recruit it and it fails, you won't get as much yen as if you would if you were just to sell it, basically. As you can see there, I only got half of the yen that time round when it failed. So yeah, keep that in mind. If you are basically only recruiting for the fact that it's just recruiting, then I would just go ahead and sell. Now again, you will notice that if I do just quickly put on this auto attack once more, just to kind of go around and kill these things, as you can see, they do have this like 10-second timer. Now once this timer has gone down, it will automatically sell. So as you can see, I'm just going to stand around here and all of this yen will come towards me on like just completely automatically. So yeah, you can stand here, let these things go attack by themselves, and you can get a ton of yen. Now I would recommend having the commons on as well. I know you won't get as much coins as you would from the epics and the rares. However, it's just a simple fact that when you do actually have the commons on, you basically do get more yen because you have a better chance then of rares and legendaries spawning and things like that. Just for the fact that if you are only killing rares and epics, after some time, the world will just be completely filled with commons only. So yeah, keep that in mind as well. And once you do get to a new world, I'm just currently in this third world now, but once you do get to a new world, what you need to do then is basically just go ahead and put on the auto attack on the commons again. Now you can recruit some of these, they will be fairly strong, depends how strong your current team is. You can use the golden fuser down in here in the winter world as well, in the winter town. I'm just going to let these go off in an auto attack by themselves just to get some yen whilst I'm doing this. Where is this golden machine thing? Oh, it's back here. So yeah, there's this fusing machine over here, which you might end up using before you actually do leave this winter world, because it does help quite a lot. And basically what this does is it actually makes your things stronger. So I'm not going to really risk it, well I may as well risk it anyway. I do have these Deoderas, which are the tier 1 rares from the Ninja Town, which is the third world. If I go ahead and fuse these, I'm going to hope and pray that this actually works. Please don't fail. It failed, which is absolutely sad. But basically what it does is it makes them way stronger. Now, do I have any goldens in here? I do. This is the Moonlight, which is I think it's the epic from this world, actually. If I can see if I can find one of these, I'm going to have to turn off. Oh, no, I'm not. Never mind. Is there any of these epics around here? I'm not too sure if there is. But basically, it does make it way stronger. So you might want to go ahead and fuse anyways whilst you're in this world, just because it will help quite a lot. It doesn't cost anything. Obviously, it will just kind of cost some of your anime avatars and stuff anyways. So yeah, you just have to kind of keep that in mind and just kind of make sure that you aren't actually like using as much as you need to. If you are fusing things for random fusing, then you may as well just do it anyways, because you're not exactly going to lose out on anything. But if you are fusing some of your avatars that are going to be helpful for you in the future, then make sure you are being a bit wary and don't lose anything, just for the simple fact that if you do lose stuff, you're going to lose a lot of power like I have. I just lost half of my team, which means that I'm going to have to go ahead and actually recruit some of these commons again. So yeah, make sure that I would recommend getting at least 4 or 5. 5 is a 100% chance and 4 is an 80% chance. So yeah, just kind of make sure that you are doing that right there. But yeah, we are just kind of like in this world right now, so make sure you are using the auto attack. It's a really good feature. I could go ahead and leave right now and come back in like an hour or so, and I would have a ton of yen. It's a really good way of actually getting a ton of yen. And again, if you are basically good enough to kill any of the rares or the epics or even the legendaries, again, it's a really good way. When you do go onto a new world, I believe that the commons on that new world will be around the epics of the previous world. So in the last world was like the Moonlight and the Sonic were the epics. However, in this world, they are more or less the same as the epics from the previous world. So yeah, you don't really have to grind in the previous world to get anything really good. You can just come over to the best world that you can possibly get and still get the same amount of yen or even more. So as well, keep that in mind. But yeah, that's pretty much how I've got to this place where I am right now. I've literally only been playing for like 30 minutes and I'm already pretty far through the game. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.